Hey, how's everybody doing? Sorry, I haven't been on in a couple days. I've been going through a bunch of things and it's been rocking my world to be perfectly honest with you. So I wanted to discuss some of them today because I think they're helpful. And I think that they're going to make you think, and that's the whole purpose of what I do and why I share in the way I do. Um, it's almost like I'm going through stuff to share, and to process and to help other people learn and understand and just to get clarity or think on a different level. I don't even know. That wasn't even my intention of what I've been doing, but it's just how it's been working out. So I kind of had this weird realization last week. Like, my behavior when it comes to food and exercise is disordered in some ways. So as much as I'm always in the pursuit of health, and I'm always doing it under the umbrella of health and trying to be the healthiest version of myself and to take care of myself and to eat clean and to take care of my body, I feel like I was doing it in a really disordered way, and it just sort of hit me like an epiphany. And I think I came down this road because for so long, for 20 years, I feel like that's all I read and researched and learned about, right? So lately, as I've been certified as a health coach and just doing tons of reading, I haven't read, ask my husband, he would beg me to read books, and I would be like, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy, right? But I would immerse myself in social media or YouTube or videos or whatever on diets and health and the latest research and exercise programs and just all the things, because I was interested in it, and I do love to exercise. That is something that I really do genuinely love. And lately, I've been reading all kinds of different things for my health coaching stuff. So I've been going down this rabbit hole of self-confidence and body image and self-esteem and how do I empower children and things that I'm going through in my own life as a parent, right? Of a bigger size body child and the way she gets bullied and how should I respond and what's really the answer and what's more of the story, what more is going on here, and just immersing myself in all this research. Of course, I'm going to learn and have my own epiphanies, right? So I kind of had this realization, you're kind of down the rabbit hole of doing diet culture. You're part of this, you're part of the problem. You're part of societal's problem that we all need to be smaller and skinnier, and you're doing all the things, and you're not like that. You're kind of a feminist, and you want to go against the man and the government, and you want to question everything, and yet you've bought into this ideal and you've been doing it for 20 years and into it an obsessive kind of way. It's consumed my thoughts at various times. And I knew there was a better way, but I kind of couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't figure out how do people just eat normally, or how do you not think about what you're going to eat? Or I can't figure it out. I just couldn't land it. I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I'm starting to realize whoa, you're kind of disordered with the way that you think about food. And I don't even want to say about the way I exercise. I feel I exercise in a healthy way. I do exercise often, and it's, 5 to 6 or 7 times a week, but in I'm checking in with myself and finding out what does my body need exercise kind of way. So, I'm sore today or tired, I'll do some gentle yoga, or I'm in the mood for a run, or I need to sprint, or I want to lift. And I really do kind of tune into my body. So I don't feel I've been disordered in that way, but more about the food aspect of it. So anyway, it's just confusing me now because I'm okay, I became a certified health coach. I am supposed to empower and help people live a healthy life and choose a diet program or an eating style that works for them and help, with their movement and sleep and stress and all the things. And I'm just I don't even know how I feel about this anymore. I'm still working through my feelings about it. I think I'm going to be somewhere down the middle. I don't think I'm going to be full on diet culture, it's the worst and we should rebel against all of it and we should just eat whatever the heck we want and like throw it all out the window. But at the same time, I think we need to be healthier with our thoughts and choices. Like food is not good or bad. And I've always thought that way. You don't need to cleanse to be healthy. Like your body knows how to cleanse. You don't need to do that. You don't need shakes. You don't need to buy products. Like you don't, like none of that I believe in. I've never believed in any of those kind of things. And I still firm true to all that today. Like that's not health. That's not sustainable. That's always been my methodology is like, can I sustain this for a lifetime? If I can't, it's a no. But again, like I said, I've always been doing it in the realm of health, the way I was choosing my food, that I'm like, I don't know, I was just confused, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Whether you're on Whole30 and, you know, restricting certain things or only eating in certain windows or only being able to eat so many times a day, like that's restrictive. That's oppression. That's holding you down. That's not letting you tune into your body and use your innate wisdom and that body-mind connection to say, what do I really need and want right now? Am I being forced to eat because it's on my plan and it says I have to eat 6 times a day? Or am I truly hungry? And am I not eating when I'm actually starving because the plan says I can't? That's the stuff that I'm like, we need to get away from that. That's not okay. That's not your body wisdom, right? Like think of a baby, think of a child, the way that they eat food. They eat when they're hungry. When they don't eat, it's because they're not hungry. They stop when they're full. They don't look at the calories. They're not counting macros. They're not looking at, is this a good choice or a bad choice? They're just eating food because they want it and it tastes good and it's there and they're hungry. And a kid does not like overeat or overindulge, but I feel like we do as adults because we